Welcome to the Stoic Tide. What if I told you that the mirror is a terrible judge of your attractiveness? Seriously, that piece of glass you look into every day, it only shows you a static, two-dimensional reflection. It doesn't show you the way your eyes light up when you talk about something you love. It doesn't show the energy you bring into a room, and it definitely doesn't show you how other people truly see you. We are our own worst critics. We zoom in on every tiny flaw, every imperfection, and we let that one-sided story define our self-worth. But the truth is, genuine attractiveness isn't about having a perfect face or a model's body. It's a vibe, an energy, a presence, and the universe is constantly giving you subtle feedback, little clues that you're shining brighter than you think. You've just been trained not to see them. Well, today that changes. We are going to decode 4 clear, almost invisible signs that you are way more attractive than you give yourself credit for. And I promise you, sign number 3 is the one that will completely shift how you see yourself. So stick with me. Sign number 1, the lingering gaze and the double take. All right, let's dive into our first sign, and it's all about the eyes. I call this the lingering gaze. Now, I'm not talking about creepy, uncomfortable staring. I'm talking about something much more subtle. Have you ever been in a coffee shop, a library, or just walking down the street and you catch someone's eye, and for just a split second longer than normal, they hold your gaze before looking away? That's it. That's the sign. The human brain is hardwired to be drawn to things it finds aesthetically pleasing. It's an involuntary reflex. When someone holds your gaze for that extra half second, it's their subconscious mind saying, "Whoa, hold on. There's something captivating here." A step further is the double take. Someone walks past you and then you see them subtly turn their head to look again. They aren't trying to be obvious, but their curiosity and attraction got the better of them. And here's the most powerful version of this. Babies and small children. Little kids have zero social filter. They haven't been taught what is beautiful by society. Their reactions are pure instinct. If you find that babies or toddlers often stare at you with wide-eyed curiosity, that is one of the most genuine compliments you can ever receive. Their pure, unfiltered brain finds your face fascinating and pleasing to look at. So for the next week, I want you to pay attention. Don't seek it out. Just notice. Notice the brief moments of connection. It's not about vanity. It's about collecting data that your inner critic has been ignoring. You are capturing people's attention without even trying. Sign number 2, the hot or cold reaction. Okay, this next one is a little counterintuitive, but it's incredibly powerful once you understand it. Sign number 2 is what I call the hot or cold reaction. Genuinely attractive people rarely get a neutral reaction. People are either extremely warm and friendly towards you or surprisingly reserved, awkward, or even cold. Let's break it down. The hot reaction. This is the halo effect in action. When people find you physically attractive, they subconsciously assume you have other positive qualities too. They'll be friendlier, more helpful, and more willing to give you the benefit of the doubt. Think about it. Do strangers often smile at you for no reason? Do people seem eager to help you when you ask for directions? This isn't just because the world is a nice place. It is, but it's also because your attractive energy makes people want to be in your orbit. It makes them feel good to be kind to you. Now for the flip side, the cold reaction. Have you ever met someone who seemed inexplicably rude, dismissive, or shy around you for no reason? Your first instinct is probably, what did I do wrong? The answer is nothing. Sometimes your attractiveness can be intimidating. It can trigger other people's insecurities. They might become quiet because they're nervous and don't know what to say. They might act aloof or standoffish as a defense mechanism because they feel self-conscious around you. Or, in some rare cases, they might be jealous. So if you receive these polarized reactions, understand this. It's not a reflection of you, but a reflection of how your presence impacts others. Strong reactions, whether positive or negative, are a sign that you have a powerful presence. You are not invisible. You have an impact. Sign number 3, compliments beyond the mirror. Okay, we've arrived at sign number 3, and this one is my favorite because it goes beyond the surface level. This is the sign that you're not just good-looking, you are deeply and truly attractive. This is compliments beyond the mirror. What do I mean by that? When you are genuinely attractive, people sometimes take your physical appearance as a given. It's obvious. So, the people who are really paying attention will compliment you on things that have nothing to do with how you look. They'll say things like, "You have such a calming energy. I love the way your mind works. You are one of the funniest people I know." These are the golden compliments. Why? Because anyone can say you have beautiful eyes, but it takes someone who is truly captivated by you, your essence, your soul, to notice and appreciate your unique qualities. When people compliment your personality, your humor, your intelligence, or your kindness, what they're really saying is, "Your physical appearance drew me in, but your substance is what's keeping me here." This is the mark of holistic attractiveness. It means your inner world is just as beautiful as your outer world, and people can't help but notice. Start a list. Seriously, open the Notes app on your phone. For the next month, write down every compliment you receive that isn't about your looks. I guarantee that by the end of the month, you will have a written testament to your true, deep attractiveness that no mirror can ever reflect. Sign number 4, the compliment paradox. Here it is. The more conventionally attractive you are, the fewer direct compliments you might get on your looks from strangers or acquaintances. I know it sounds completely backward, but think about it logically. There's a psychological phenomenon called the bystander effect of compliments. People see you and assume, "Oh, they're gorgeous. They must hear that 100 times a day." They don't need me to tell them. They assume you already know. Furthermore, approaching someone who is very attractive can be intimidating. The person wanting to give the compliment might get nervous thinking they'll come across as creepy or that you're out of their league, so they say nothing at all. If you're sitting there thinking, "Well, no one ever comes up to me and tells me I'm beautiful." This paradox might be the very reason why people aren't ignoring you. They are so aware of your attractiveness that they are either too intimidated to mention it, or they assume it's an obvious fact that doesn't need stating. Your beauty is not in question. It's the elephant in the room that everyone sees, but no one points out. True attractiveness was never about seeking validation from others. It's about finally recognizing the validation the world has been giving you all along. It's in the held gaze of a stranger, the enthusiastic kindness of a new friend, the appreciation for your unique mind, and even in the silence of those too intimidated to speak. Your worth is not up for debate. Your beauty is not a question that needs an answer. It is a fact. Stop waiting for the mirror to give you permission to feel worthy. Start noticing the 1,000 quiet ways the world is already telling you that you are a work of art. If this video resonated with you, do me a favor and hit that like button. It truly helps the channel. And comment below with which sign surprised you the most. I'd love to hear from you. Subscribe to Stoic Tide for more insights.